Hey guys, what is up? It is Alex here, bringing you a race preview of the 2012 Singapore Grand Prix. Now, the last couple of races have been really exciting and great to watch, so Singapore has a lot to live up to this weekend. Also, lots of us will be playing the new F1 game coming out this week, and I hope to have lots of gameplay up on this channel along with the commentary of the career and all that good stuff. So if you're new around here, just before I get into this video, it'd be cool if you could subscribe because it will help the channel out, and you'll also get some content on F1 2012, which hopefully you'll all enjoy. So let's get into the preview, and there are lots of people around here that actually are pretty fast. We've seen over the last couple of years, Hamilton and Alonso seem to be the drivers which can sort of consistently get the results around here, and also Vettel, I think it was, that won here last year after Button chasing him down, but it's just like didn't quite get him near the end of the race. But who's the sort of person that I think will win around here in Singapore? Well, personally, I think this weekend it's going to be going down to two people, and it's probably going to be Alonso and probably Vettel or Raikkonen is my best bet for second and third. I think them three will create a great race. But then there's also these people randomly that pop up each race, like Perez, Maldonado, Senna, Kobayashi. They always seem to get like a decent result out of in the bag, like randomly, like Maldonado's win in Spain, and also Perez's amazing second place at Monza. And obviously this aspect to the racing this year means we're never really sure who's going to be making up the podium, but we can always sort of imagine these sort of people are going to be here in the top 5. Is most likely people like Hamilton, Alonso, Vettel, whatever. They always seem to get the results. They always seem to be up there getting the points when they need them. So let's talk about the pole position first, and who do I think is going to get it. Probably Sebastian Vettel. He is the master of qualifying and most certainly the best qualifier out there in my opinion. I know a lot of others will probably say otherwise, but I think Vettel and Hamilton are probably two of the masters of qualifying in these recent years. And if you look back, people like Schumacher could like master qualifying, and in recent years I think it is Hamilton and Vettel which are really on target, on the pace in qualifying, and just going to pull those results out of the bag when they are needed. But also I think there are going to be a few surprises in there once again. I think Maldonado is going to have a decent race in the qualifying at least. Not sure about the race, he might crash into somebody again, which seems to be the usual. But I think he's going to be up there in qualifying again. He seems to be very fast in these one laps. Also people like Perez, Kobayashi. Kobayashi is one of the ones I must say that he's very fast in qualifying. And I think maybe Kobayashi, Maldonado, people like that, maybe Grosjean can spring a surprise in qualifying and maybe take the pole position away from people like Hamilton, Alonso and Vettel. So personally I think Vettel is probably going to get the pole position this weekend, and I think he's going to have a tough job though in the race, so let's move on to that. The cars that I think are going to be very fast in the race is probably going to be the Lotus, the Ferrari, the Red Bull, and I also think the McLaren's probably going to be a little bit stronger in the race than in qualifying. And I think it's going to be a great race between all of those 8 drivers. I think it's going to be sort of one of those races where the drivers with the pure sort of speed and skill are going to sort of shine through, and obviously there's going to be like a random result like there always is this race, where there's sort of somebody that you don't really expect there to be there. But I think the top 3 at the end of the race are going to be something like Alonso, Vettel, Hamilton, something like that is what I predict. But if we talk about the teams like by themselves, I think McLaren are probably going to have great pace because they seem to be quite a lot faster in the regions or the tracks where they have long straights, and obviously Singapore doesn't have those. Red Bull probably will be faster this weekend because of the fact that they are great through the corners, and obviously they have good acceleration and not great top end speed. And I think Ferrari is that sort of all-rounding car which can sort of pull a result out of the bag at pretty much every circuit. But I think as Alonso is such a great driver around this track, and he's claimed I think 2 wins here, I think he's probably the best bet to win here this weekend. Other teams to talk about this race weekend is Williams and Sauber. Both seem to have pretty strong cars at the moment and probably can sort of string together a decent result. Force India and Toro Rosso and also Caterham and all the other back teams seem to be dropping off the pace. And I think from the cars from say Williams forward are the cars that seem to be getting the decent results and maybe get a top 10 finish, which is all what they're aiming for. But yeah, what I'd like to see in the comments guys is who do you think is going to win the race? I'm going to sort of say it on the line and just say Alonso, just because I think he's going to have the pure pace this weekend and the racing speed I don't think he's going to get pole, but I think he's got a good shot at the win. But yeah, down in the comment section, it'll be nice to see what you think about this race, and who do you think is going to win, and who do you think is going to get on pole. It'll be nice to see that down in the comments, guys, but hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. That would be really awesome. And obviously F1 2012 game content coming out very soon, which I know a lot of you will be interested in. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it, and it's been Alex and I'm out here. Bye.